Hi Bestie, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and this type of content is your cup of tea, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted when I upload a new video. On today's video, I am a passenger on a commercial preparation flight. It is a Piper Seneca aircraft that we will be flying in today. The weather looks great for the flight, so let's get started. Our pilot in command is completing his pre-flight. This process is to basically make sure that the aircraft is serviceable to be in the air. Part of this is the refueling segment being done here. As you can see, for this flight, the pilot has decided to take full tank capacity because of the duration of the flight. It will be a 2.5 hour flight. For this flight, the pilot in command boards first, followed by Pax, me, and lastly the co-pilot. Right now, I'm getting comfortable in my seat, ready for departure and enjoying the views of the Seneca on the ground while the pilot is reading, if that's even a word, reading his cockpit for the flight. Before the aircraft can even start, we need to be in communication with the air control tower so they can accommodate and coordinate our flight in their airspace. We give them information about our aircraft, fuel endurance, persons on board, and our flight route. They respond with weather information, clearances in their airspace, including one to start up the engines. Next, we had the departure briefing where the pilots discuss the objectives and conditions of the flight before startup, as well as emergency drills. Part of this is the approach plate in front of me, which will be used later on for landing in East London. Okay, so at this point we have taxied off the parking bay area and onto the threshold of runway 36. Did you guys know that it's written 36 but pronounced 36? This is where the pilot does the system run-up checks. This is where the pilot checks all the essential aircraft systems are running optimally, such as the engine, the propeller, the fuel system, oil system, to name a few. So we are now taxiing down runway 36 towards runway 28, which we will use for a departure and stop there to wait for landing traffic. Another Seneca just landed on the runway, so we are going to taxi behind them and wait for takeoff clearance. That Seneca is taxiing back towards the runway exit point. We are now taking off. It feels like I'm falling backwards. I don't know if that even makes sense. It's making me feel a little bit anxious, but I'm trying to focus on the flight at hand. It's the same feeling that I get when I'm flying in a big airliner, but the feeling is more intense because of the different aerodynamics of a smaller charter plane like a Seneca. The initial views are stunning over Port Alfred Airfield. The vegetation around is so beautiful to see. The natural views are something to see, and getting to see them from this flight gives me a whole different perspective. This is Kawi River, west of Port Alfred Airfield. As we climb up towards our cruise altitude of 5,000 feet, we are still overhead Port Alfred. We are flying along the coastline towards our destination, East London, with the Indian Ocean to our right hand side, as you can see. We have reached our top of climb and we are cruising along the coast at 5,000 feet and 160 knots ground speed. This converts roughly to around 300 kilometers per hour, so we're very fast. Here's a glimpse of the cockpit view. In front of him, the captain has his cockpit instruments, which he uses to navigate us to East London accordingly. The glass window on the left is called the PFD, Primary Functional Display, which shows elementary aircraft information like airspeed, altitude, and bank attitude. The glass window on the left is the MFD, Multifunctional Display, which shows a range of useful information like maps, terrain, course indicators, estimated times, and much more. As we approach, we contact East London ATC for our landing clearances. We find that East London is very busy today, so we have to delay our landing for 15 minutes. We did this by entering a hold overhead the East London airport. A hold is basically a maneuver designed to delay an aircraft already in the flight while keeping it within a specified airspace. We had to wait for a South Air departure and an Airlink arrival below us. In the runway 29 hold, you can see us flying over the Buffalo River flowing through parts of East London. After being released by the ATC from the hold on runway 29, we were cleared for the procedure turn approach on runway 11, and we were prepared for approach and a touch and go landing. After taking off from East London, we climb up and started routing towards our next destination, Petty, thereafter Port Alfred. The captain is now continuing by means of visual navigation using the time map ground technique. This is actually the first time taxiing a small aircraft. It was a very cool experience to cloud surf. I can't even put into words of how awesome it was and how amazing it felt. It's really, really the coolest experience ever. We are now close to the end of our flight near Port Alfred. We are doing a few exercises and maneuvers, first of which is the stall recovery, indicated by the stall warning sound horn you can hear. A simple explanation of a stall is the condition where the aircraft wings stop producing enough force to keep the aircraft in the air. We are fully above cloud at this point and cannot see any ground. We are in full instrument flight conditions. Instrument meteorological conditions, IMC, is a flight category that describes weather condition that requires pilots to fly primarily by reference to instruments in the cockpit and therefore under instrument flight rules, IFR, rather than by outside visual references. We are open a short final approach to land on runway 25 for the end of our flight in Port Alfred. It's a pretty tricky landing today with the sunset glaring on the windshield, but we'll make it.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro. Oh! This is Alpha 1, one of the many parking bays we have here at our airfield. After every flight, a post-flight inspection is completed, checking whether the vital components of the aircraft are still intact. Items such as oil systems, the propeller blades, fuel system, and the main landing gear are checked. And just like that, we have come to the end of our vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. More than anything, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the vlog as much as I enjoyed creating it. I hope it is a little informative to you if you are a prospective student pilot, or if you are already a student pilot. I hope it helps. Big shout out and congratulations to the pilot in command on obtaining his commercial pilot license. I'm so proud of you, and to many more safe landings. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please do not forget to like, comment, hit the subscribe button, notification bell to be notified when I post a new video. And if you care at all, please do share this video. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.